Stage powered by Twitch. Right now I'm joined by Dan Fornace, who has brought with him Rivals of Aether, which is A-E-T-H-E-R, because it's Greek, as we all know. Dan, thanks for joining us up here, man. Much appreciated. Give us a little background. We're going to hop into the game pretty quickly so we have plenty of time to show it to people. But tell us about Rivals of Aether.
Yeah, so Rivals of Aether is a four-player fighting game. It's inspired by a game I really like called PlayStation All-Stars.
Oh, my God.
You mean Super Smash?
Right.
Good,
Yes.
good.
You know that my former girlfriend was worked on that team for a long time, so I played a lot of PlayStation All-Stars. That's cool.
I really like that game. I love the
It was a really good game.
Yeah, it was really good. So
Propers.
But I've been playing Smash since N64, so I'm a big fan. I played it competitively in college, so this is my chance to kind of put my stamp on the genre.
Awesome.
And, that's why we have Rivals of Aether.
All right, well, I've already taken the dolphin. Okay. Or the orca, or whatever. But that's because I'm from Seattle, so I had to take, you know, the wild free sea creature.
Sure, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, sure.
Ronnie's going to give me help for that.
I'm Flambeer, so I want something on fire. I'm going to go with Fire Lion or Fire Lion.
Fire Lion. Okay. And then I'll take Absa, our newest character. We're showing her off at PAX, so this is the first time people have gotten to see her.
Cool.
So I'm just reading the controller. We got an attack, we got a special, we got a jump. Tell me a little bit about like controls and how this is all going to come together when we get in the game.
Yeah,
here.
so once we get in, we're going to be on a stage, and then all three of us are just trying to blast each other off. So very similar to Smash, where we're going to rack up damage, and then we're going to go for our KO moves. Our right stick is going to be our strongest attacks. So as you can see, you can either use the B button or the right stick. Once people get damaged, you're going to want to use those to blast them.
Okay.
And you can flick it forward, up, or down. It's
Let's
like
go.
a
Directional.
Yeah, directional.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Launch this thing.
And I'll let you guys pick whatever stage you want.
Rami takes us to the amusement park. It's like we're... All right, where am I? Okay, I got it.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, A is your basic attack. Those are going to be like your close range ones. The X button are your special attacks. So those are going to be related to your element. So either water, fire. I'm electricity. Whereas for Rami's character, they're gonna light his opponents on fire.
He just totally lit my fish on fire.
Yeah.
That seems reasonable to me.
So then your character, the Orcane, one of his cool mechanics is that your recovery up in X actually teleports you to your puddle. So that's how you get back on stage.
Oh, whoa.
So once you get knocked off, you're gonna want to teleport to your puddle.
And I can use that anywhere on the anywhere on this?
Yeah, anywhere on the map.
Great.
You could be knocked off. Or if someone's standing on it, it's actually a really good way to KO too.
Nice save, player one. Nice play. Okay, so this is a very self-explanatory game.
Yeah, and then the balance is around 1v1. So every character has different tools and how to deal with the different strategies that each character can do.
Yeah, like so it's actually very useful for me to be able to my whole teleport back to my puddle thing is genius. I mean, I can almost, especially against, I'm assuming that people who played more would see me abusing it and would know how to get me for that.
Yeah. The trick is once you get better at the character, you can choose between either going to the puddle as you're way back on or using one of your other special moves to get back. So you have to kind of keep them guessing, because if you go there every time, then they're going to punish you for it.
Yeah, that would make sense, right? Because then because I have a set spot, so they would know where to come back to me.
And it takes a while, so they can just wait for it to be over.
Go.
So what are some of the mechanics for the other characters?
So Zetterburn, that's who Rami's playing. His mechanic is that his special moves will light his opponents on fire. And then if he can land a strong attack on someone who's on fire, it will send them twice as far.
Oh, like that?
Like that.
Well, that was just him charging it. But
that was just me punching you, Gordon.
yeah, we had a lot of damage anyway, so we were going. But if he can light him on fire first and then smash him, then it'll have increased knockback.
Nice. Oh, I haven't.
It looks like
smash.
There you go. So that was the consumed. That was the consumed one that he just killed him with.
I didn't make that.
Man, why'd you do that to me, Rami?
What? I just want to punch you.
And then my character, I'm actually putting a cloud out on the stage that the opponent has to be aware of, because I can either pop it or I can make a lightning bolt between me and my cloud.
So Dan, in wanting to bring your own flavor to this, what were some of the key things that stood out to you in those games that you'd liked, and the things you wanted to riff on to give them your own flavor?
Right. So the big thing is I wanted a aggressive version of Smash, something very offensive heavy.
Okay.
So a lot of the characters have good movement options. Like you can, Smash fans are familiar with wave dashing. You can wave dash in our game by air dodging into the ground.
Okay, you got to explain that for folks, because everybody knows this stuff. So first of all, let me back up for 1 second and be
I just punched you while you were looking away.
Then.
Just wanted to let you know that.
Yeah.
Smash then not taking it as so much of an offensive game, because there's a lot of tactical awareness of to where. Yeah, okay, let me move on. Tactical awareness to where you are on the board and a lot of board management, right?
Right. And as the series has progressed, each game has got kind of different style that's evolved, and people all have their favorite games. For the N64, there was a lot of combos, and then in Melee, there's a lot of combos and speed. And as it's gone on, the game is still competitive, but there's more defensive styles.
Yeah.
So Rivals is more focusing on the offensive style of the combat. So I want to have big, flashy combos. I want all the characters to look really cool as they're doing it, and that's kind of where I push the gameplay towards.
Cool. And then for your combo system, each one of them then obviously will go around with the different characters.
Yeah, the elements really inspire the moveset. So I'm playing Crag now, who's the rock character, and all his moves are based on like the rock elements. So my recovery, I actually pull a giant pillar out of the ground, and if anyone's below me, I can pull them up with me. And it's a really good way to like kind of disrupt the combat.
Yeah. It interrupts the whole level in essence, right?
It does.
Because
It
it just
changes the
divides
stage.
everything in half.
It will break in one hit, but it's a solid piece of the stage now that I brought out.
Right,
Oh,
so
there's
I
two
was
of
just
me.
able to break it.
Why
Yeah.
is there two of me?
So your character, Forsburner, he's a smoke character. He's all about deception. So your special moves are you can lay out smoke to obscure the stage and hide in it, or your forward special will actually duplicate you. One's AI and one's real. And we can just clear away the clone, but you can kind of trick out your opponent on where you actually are.
I dig this.
And then the last character we have out here, Maple, she's one of our newer characters. She's all about rushdown.
Oh, okay.
She has a ton of speed, and she's really good at getting in and staying close to her opponent. She doesn't want to give him time. Like as Crag, I want to pull rocks out, but you want to like stay close to prevent me from.
Yeah, so I'm playing the like little ferret character.
Yeah, yeah.
And one thing, I have this really cool tongue that I can lash out. That
Yeah,
allows me to latch onto people and then pull right to them.
Yeah, that's your vine whip. So the way it works is when you mark somebody with those leaves, then you can sling to them as one of your special moves.
Aha.
And that helps you stay close, because as your character, you really want to be close to opponents. You like,
Yeah, because I'm a puncher.
yeah, you're a close
Yeah, I
quarter
have
combat.
nothing at range. I have to be really careful about that, because if I get ranged, obviously I'm in trouble.
Yeah, if someone tries to keep you away, like the last character I was playing, Absa, who was the goat, she's going to try to keep you at range, whereas you're going to try to get in. So it's a pretty classic fighting game fight of zoner versus rushdown.
Dude, you are like super into it. I get it. It's so funny to like hear all of those pieces being put to work in a new arena, right?
Right.
And I think that you're doing something that a lot of folks who played arena battlers would like sort of almost dream of, right? It's like, hey, I love the way these have gone together in other games, but I wanted to do it just a little differently.
Right.
So how long have you
Come
been
on.
working on this? What's the release plans for your game?
So we started it last April. I was at Microsoft Studios before then, and then I went independent to start this game. And we're actually getting on early access next month. So around to the end of September, we're going to be on Steam Early Access, and you can play local, and we're also going to have a 1v1 online multiplayer. Since the game is balanced around 1v1, that's where like a lot of the competition will be.
Yeah, it feels more like a 1v1. Like, it feels very much like a 1v1 game.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The 1v1 thing is fun, but it, like the core feels more like trying to figure out each other's moves and like how the other player plays, more than
Yeah.
dealing with the chaos of like four
I
people.
was right
around
there
you.
to the end. I was right there to the end.
That's how it works with elimination games, dude.
Yeah,
you still
I know.
you still lost.
Hey, Dan, you're doing a great job with this, man. It's super fun. Immediately clicks. I love the animations.
Yeah.
I love that you went attack focused. I get it. So if you're watching and like wondering like how much that actually plays into it, if you have not played a lot of Smash and you're kind of curious about this, it definitely translates to this game is all about like pushing forward, attacking all the time. I hope you've enjoyed it. This is Dan Fornace. He brought us Rivals of Aether. Got to keep up with all these names. It's coming out on AETHER, coming out on Steam and Xbox One in the next month or so. So stick around. We have more PAX Rising coming right back after this on PAX 2015, powered by Twitch.